final day. AmFest, America Fest here in Arizona. It's over. Elon Musk, Donald J. Trump news. Donald Trump spoke today. A lot of people were very, very excited to hear him speak. I was as well. A lot going on in the world of politics, specifically around Elon Musk and how people are trying, people on the left specifically, got members in Congress and in the Senate trying to push division between Elon Musk and Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump goes on stage today, kills it. It was an amazing weekend. I got to meet so many different people. I got a bunch of breaking news stories I want to go through with you, ladies and gentlemen. We got Senator Bill Hagerty. I hope I'm saying his name right. Going on CNN against Dana Bash, speaking of Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is the topic. SNL, Saturday Night Live, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday Night Live mentioned CEO Killer Luigi Mangione, and the crowd gives him a standing ovation. If you don't know who Luigi Mangione is, he was basically the man who executed the United Healthcare CEO, and literally SNL, I guess, is a bunch of leftists that go to watch the show live, and they're all just standing up. So does this mean that the left has been this way the whole time? What way do you speak of, Lou? Well, the way that I'm speaking of is that they cheer violence, political violence, right? It's one thing to disagree with the drug cartels that are the healthcare industry, which I agree with, but cheering on a murder in cold-blooded murder, does that mean that the left has been that way the whole time? All right, we also got a New York City subway man burned himself alive. He lit a match and threw himself in the middle of the subway car doors and literally burned himself alive on camera. So a lot to talk about when it comes to that. But the big news, ladies and gentlemen, the big news is Donald J. Trump. They've been trying to paint. Make sure to smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with George. It is the final day. So the big update here is that President Donald J. Trump spoke and made a joke about President Elon Musk. Now, we know that there's a new hoax in town where AOC, Jasmine Crockett, and all these people have been trying to paint Elon Musk as America's newest president because they're trying to say that he's pulling the strings of President Donald J. Trump. But Trump took the stage here at Turning Point America Fest in Arizona and laid the facts down. He says, the media's President Elon Musk hoax is the new Russia, Russia, Russia. That's the new Russia, 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 Russia hoax. The legacy media can't stand the fact that Elon Musk and Trump get along so well. Donald Trump says, no, he's not going to be president. I can tell you that. But Elon Musk is doing an amazing job. And isn't it nice to have smart people on your team? So that's something that was big to me because it goes to show that Trump is acknowledging that the media is trying to split them up. And I thought that this was a very, very good response to the hoax that the media is trying to push. That is Donald J. Trump versus Elon Musk. Just imagine a world where Elon Musk and Donald Trump are not cool individuals with each other. That's what the media is trying to paint. So I'm glad that Donald J. Trump is acknowledging that he's acknowledging that this is just another Russia, Russia, Russia type hoax. Because Elon Musk has been attributing a lot. He is literally one of the main reasons why we're here right now, because him buying X, spending $44 billion to buy X, to spread free speech all over the platforms after the suppression by the FBI and along with the mainstream media. But mostly all these platforms banned you. They banned you. They banned me. They demonetized me. They banned George. They banned everybody. So Elon Musk, I'm just glad Trump legitimately is saying that. You know, making it very clear that they are friends and that the media will not get in the way, that the mainstream media will not get in the way. All right. Bill Hagerty, who is a senator, says that Elon Musk played a huge part in exposing the spending bill's waste. Thank God Elon Musk bought Twitter, because that's the only way we would even know what's even in that bill. Elon Musk transparency helped make it happen. Now, while people are trying to say that Elon Musk is this evil guy, he's evil, maniacal, he's all of these different things, we got senators basically thanking Elon Musk for playing a huge part in exposing the bill, because the bill was 1,500 plus pages and nobody was really going to read that bill. That's why they made that bill so many pages. So Bill was like, man, if we're being honest, he amplified the fact that this bill had so much corruption, so many bad things in it. He amplified it. And now people got to find out the truth. That's what Elon Musk has been doing. Trump also, crowd erupts when Trump legitimately just says woke is bullshit and woke is going to die. So Donald Trump is basically assuring the people that on January 20th, woke is going to die. Woke is bullshit. Literally, he says it. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm just going to play this.
And woke has to stop, because along with everything else, it's destroying our country. We're going to stop woke. Woke is bullshit.
There it is. Woke is bullshit. The crowd erupts. The crowd erupts in Phoenix, Arizona, when Donald Trump basically just says woke is bullshit. Now, speaking of woke, like I told you guys before this video even continued, now that we're 6 minutes in, and we got 400 likes. I appreciate you guys. Woke is literally the people on the SNL Weekend Update mentions CEO Killer Luigi Mangione, and the crowd applauds and cheers. Watch this. Watch when Luigi Mangione gets introduced. I want you guys to see how the crowd erupts on this.
Luigi Mangione dropped. Yeah, definitely woo.
Yeah, so even Colin, who is a host on this show, was like, man, you know what? That's not it. He was thrown off, but the craziest part about him being thrown off is, why would you be surprised? Why would you be surprised? These are the same people that cheered on when Donald Trump got shot at. They were very sad that Donald Trump didn't, wasn't unalived. Now, once again, this doesn't mean that I don't understand what's going on with the drug cartels that are, that are United Healthcare CEO, the healthcare industry, and what they're doing. That doesn't mean that those people aren't demons as well. But what this just goes to show is that political violence really is trending in a very different direction as far as parties go. And for the last almost 10 years, they've been trying to tell you that political violence really only exists on the right. That it's the right-wingers that are the violent ones, that are the right-wingers that you should be careful of. Well, if we're being honest, it seems like the left-wingers are the ones that think that political violence is the most acceptable solution to a lot of these problems that exist in today's society. And that audience, literally, their reaction to Luigi Mangione just goes to show you exactly what that means. It means that people are aligned with that political belief, that let's just go and start murking people. And once you do that, I told you guys, there's no coming back. Once you do that, there is no coming back. All right, now let's speak about Gavin Newsom. Hey, we got George in the background. Look, George got a suit on, man. What's that?
Lou crashed my hotel room to do streams.
Yeah, I crashed his hotel room this is his hotel room, ladies and gentlemen. I come in here and I do some streams, but he's looking sharp today. We're all pretty much leaving. I'm leaving tonight. He's leaving tonight. We're all going back home. We all got together. We all got to hang out. So real quick, anybody here live in California or live on the West Coast? Let me know right now, because there was an executive department. There was an executive state of emergency that was made by Gavin Newsom over a H5N1 bird flu widespread. There is allegedly a lockdown's coming in California, and they're the first ones to do it. Now, I want to be very careful with the story because I've been reading on it, and I don't want to get banned off YouTube for reading the story. But the H5N1 executive state of emergency, the proclamation of a state of emergency, whereas basically commonly known as the bird flu, is widespread in wild birds worldwide, including the United States. And whereas bird flu was first detected in the United States in the wild bird population in South Carolina of January 2022, and a domestic poultry population in Indiana of February 2022, and in the wild bird population in California in January 2022. So basically, a lot of these they're not even in California. Why is California having a proclamation of a state of emergency when it hasn't even happened there? I mean, I gotta be careful with this. Anyways, if you guys are very smart, you guys know what's going on here. You guys know what's going on here because Peter Hotz literally came out not too long ago. Dr. Peter Hotz, who was on Joe Rogan and made himself look very stupid. He was on that show, and he was on that show, made himself look stupid, but he was recently on MSNBC speaking of what's coming after January 21st. I don't know if you guys remember that video. Of what he said that's coming. It was like a bird flu, H5N1. We got a new COVID variant that's rampant. All these things are going to happen after the inauguration. There's going to be this, that, and the third. I mean, it's getting pretty crazy. And so by having a proclamation of a state of emergency there in California, it just goes to show that we're headed in the direction of this is what these people want to do. Because we know what 2020 was. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when it comes to government tyranny, in my opinion, California and New York State were literally the leading factors. Now, there might have been some other states that were leading in that factor as well, along with California and New York. But when you talk about tyranny and you talk about closing down and you got to show a proof of vaccination to enter certain spots, that was one of the craziest times of my life. So when you start seeing California, be in a state of emergency for something that's not even in their state, it just starts to get pretty crazy. So once again, I want to be careful because people definitely get banned for talking about, vaccines and laws when it comes to that for some reason, because we know that YouTube is pretty much compliant when it comes to, big pharma. Obviously, I'm calling a spade a spade. It is what it is. But I'm reading this, proclamation of state of emergency, and I just thought, man, here comes Gavin Newsom again, and this just comes after the news about Kamala Harris potentially being the next runner-up in California. So, California, what are you guys doing over there? You're gonna go from Gavin Newsom to Kamala Harris? What's going on over there? So, yeah, Peter Hotz came out and basically was on the MSNBC, and he literally was just talking about what's coming up. And I thought that, I'm not an expert in the medical field, but when I hear a doctor, certified doctor on MSNBC basically warning people about what's coming, and then obviously you get news that this is what California is doing, I just thought that was pretty crazy. So, yeah, Cali resist. I mean, look, you could say Cali is going to resist, but are they? New York was the same thing. New York, we let it happen. It was one of the craziest times of my life. Literally, I had to show proof of vaccination everywhere I went. I mean, it was like life-changing stuff, man. So, Lou, it seems like YouTube is getting better about the critiques of COVID, at least for viewers. Yeah, you just got to be, I remember I got a strike and I got banned for 2 weeks for speaking about a vaccine. So the problem, I think, it just goes to vaccine information. They call it vaccine misinformation. Bob Rosa, what the hell? Bob Ross, thank you so much for your $20 donation. It means the world to me. It really does. Appreciate you guys coming through on here, giving you guys as many updates as I can. As many updates, in my opinion, as well. Just giving you guys the information that I'm receiving. Obviously, we all watched Trump speak today. We all watched what he said about President Elon Musk and the hoax. Obviously, it's not like Elon Musk was born in the United States. He was born in South Africa. So it's not like he could be president anyways, so when it comes to that. But, man, hold on. Let me see if I can read one more card. Do you have videos? You have videos you're going to upload? I'm uploading a live stream right now. I've only been doing live streams. I haven't really been doing videos. Oh, you mean like of the trip? Got a surprise for y'all, maybe. Because really what this trip was, ladies and gentlemen, literally, like I come up here, I record, do a live stream for you guys, and I go back downstairs and I'm meeting a whole bunch of people. Like I'm literally meeting the people that you guys listen to and you guys watch all the time. I got to see Devori Darkins, that's killing it right now. Black Conservative Perspective, we went out to dinner, we ate. George, obviously, he's here with me. There's a whole bunch of people that were here. Cenk is literally speaking with, of course, George. George debated Cenk. I just wasn't there for that. Larry Elder was there as well. So it was a bunch of people there that I got to meet, man. This was a very life-changing experience to finally meet a lot of people in person. It was really, really dope. Luke Rajanowski from the Timcast, Brian Glenn, Real America's Voice. I got a picture of Byron Donalds. Let me see, who else did I see? That was Carrie Lake. Got to meet Carrie Lake. That was dope. That was a very, very dope experience. Yeah, so I got to meet a lot of good people, man. And I just want to say that if I don't go live again for breaking news again today, that I'm just... Oh, Stephen Gardner was actually one of my favorite ones. Actually, thank you for reminding me. Stephen Gardner is a huge inspiration for my channel, I got to say. Tasha, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate that. Byron Donalds for speaker. That would be dope. That would be amazing. All right, guys. Well, gonna go out, eat for a little bit, leaving tonight. So if you don't see me again, you'll see me tomorrow first thing. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you so much for showing up, and smash that like button if you haven't just yet. See you guys in the next one.